morning, children. Yesterday we have completed the exercise 6.2. I want to make you to do some more questions. Question number 1. In figure, PQ parallel to RS, angle MXQ equal to 135 degree, angle MYR equal to 40 degree. Find angle XMY. PQ parallel to RS. The figure is given like this. X, M, Y. This is a figure given. PQ parallel to RS and this is X, M, Y. And it is given M, Y, R. This angle is 40 degree. And angle MXQ, this angle is given 135 degree. These are the two given things. So MXQ angle, it is 135, MYR angle 30. So you need to do a construction. You have to draw a line AB parallel to PQ. You have to draw a line AB parallel to PQ passing through M. AB parallel to PQ passing through M. So you know that PQ is parallel. First point, PQ is parallel to RS, that is given. Second point, PQ is parallel to AB. This is by construction. So what can you say? This all these three lines are parallel to each other because you have learned one theorem. What is that theorem? Two lines parallel to a same line are parallel to each other. AB is parallel to PQ, RS is parallel to PQ, therefore AB and RS are parallel and all these three lines are parallel to each other. So instead of writing 2, I am writing all the three parallel, PQ parallel to RS parallel to AB. So you know the reason. Two lines parallel to the same line are two lines parallel to same line are parallel to each other. So now I am going to, we want to find out X, M, Y. X, M, Y. First I am taking PQ and AB parallel to each other. PQ parallel to AB. XM is the transversal. XM is the transversal. You see these two lines parallel and this is the, you don't take this side. So can you say that these two angles, what is the sum of that two angles? These are co-interior angles. All of you know co-interior angles are supplementary. So therefore this one I am denoting it as angle 1. Therefore you can write down QXM plus BMX, that is 135 plus angle 1 equal to 180. So I am writing angle 1 plus 135 equal to 180 degree The reason is co-interior angles are supplementary. So what is angle 1? 180 minus 135. So angle 1 is fifth one. Angle 1 is 185 minus 130. 180 minus 135. It is 45 degree. So you got angle 1 is 45 degree. This is equal to 45 degree. Now you know you have to take sixth point. You have to take this AB parallel to RS. So here you have written AB parallel to RS. Now here this AB and RS are parallel. MY is the transversal. MY is the transversal. You know these two lines are parallel. This is a transversal. So you know you can write one Z here. So what are these two angles? They are equal. Why they are equal? These two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. These two, this is angle 2. This angle 2 and these two angles are equal. Why? Because they are alternate interior angles. So therefore, angle 2 equal to 40 degree alternate interior angles. Now, eighth point, you know you want to find out XMY, angle XMY. This angle XMY equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. So, what is our angle 2? Angle 2 is, you are getting, it is 40 degree. So, XMY, that is angle 1 plus angle 2, that is equal to 45 angle XMY equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Angle 1 is 45 plus angle 2 is 40. 45 plus 40 is 85. So angle XMY is 85. Once again, you know how we are getting this. AB by construction, AB is a line you draw parallel to PQ passing through M. So PQ parallel to RS it is given and PQ parallel to AB it is by construction. Therefore all these lines PQ, AB and RS are parallel to each other. First I have taken PQ and AB are parallel and this XM is the transversal. Then this angle 130, that is QXM and BMX, sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Co-interior angles are supplementary. So you are getting angle 1 as 45. Next you have to take AB parallel to RS and MS is the transversal. So this one you know that this one is, you can write like Z. So angle 2 and X both are equal angles. Why they are equal? Alternate interior angles. Therefore angle 2 is equal to 40. So now XMY, this angle equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is 45 plus 40, 85. Therefore angle XMY is 85. Question number 2. If a transversal intersect two lines such that bisectors of a pair of corresponding angles are parallel prove that two lines are parallel. Just see, a transversal intersect two lines. It is not given that the given two lines are parallel. Any two lines, a transversal, you can draw one transversal like this. So two lines you can write down as PQ and RS, and this is intersected by a transversal. Therefore I am taking this transversal as AD, and it is intersecting at B, this PQ at B and at C. Then you see, a transversal intersect two lines such that the bisectors of a pair of corresponding angle. So therefore you know that these two angles are corresponding angle, and bisector of this and bisector of this pair of this one, bisector of pair of corresponding angles are parallel. Therefore you are taking this one as BE and this one as BG. Okay, these two lines are given parallel. So what is given here? PQ and RS are two lines. AD is the transversal. ABQ and BCS are two corresponding angle. Their bisector BE and CG are parallel. So it is given BE is parallel to CG, and then it is given BE bisector of angle ABQ. This is the bisector, so therefore you see these two angles are equal, and here also these two angles are also equal. So bisector, and CG is the bisector of angle BCS. Now you forget about everything, you see only these two lines, and this is the transversal. So this is the transversal, so therefore what about these two angles? So these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. You know, when you write F, these two angles are, that is what type of angle is that? This pair of angles are called corresponding angles. So you see, these are the two lines parallel and this is the transversal. So these two angles are equal. Suppose I am taking this as X and this also as X. So these two angles are equal. Why these two are equal? These two angles are equal because it is corresponding angle. So therefore I am just writing this angle BY, ABE equal to angle BCG So first point you can write down DE parallel to CG and AD transversal. This is given. Then second point I am writing angle ABE equal to angle BCG equal to X. Why these two angles? You know that whenever you are learned in your lower classes, when you are drawing two lines, a transversal is drawn. If you write F here, so these two angles are corresponding angle. When you write F in this way, these two lines are corresponding angles. Like that, when you write an F like this, see here, these two angles are corresponding angles. You know that two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal. Corresponding angles are equal. So you can write down these are the corresponding angles. Now the third point. So it is given AB is the bisector of angle ABQ. This angle is X. So what is angle ABQ? Angle ABQ, you can write it as 2 angle ABE. Why? Because B is dividing this angle into 2 equal part, bisector. Therefore, these 2 angles are equal. Or you can write down this ABQ is 2 times of this X. So it is 2X. Then fourth one, what about this angle BCS? BCS. Again, CG is the bisector of this, so these 2 angles are equal. So this is also X. Therefore, or you can write down angle BCX is 2 times of BCG. What is the reason for that? Here the reason is B bisector of B is the bisector of angle ABQ. Here BCS, CG is the bisector. So since CG is the bisector, BCS is written as 2 of BCG. That is 2x. So fifth point, can I write ABQ and BCS are equal? What is ABQ? 2x. What is this BCS? That is also 2x. So I am writing ABQ equal to angle BCS. So you got this angle ABQ and this angle BCS are equal. So what is this angle? These 2 angles. These 2 angles are corresponding angle. So can I write this line PQ and RS are parallel? PQ is parallel to RS. Why this PQ is parallel to RS? Because this corresponding angle ABQ and BCS are equal. Therefore, this PQ and RS are parallel to each other. Our question, you are remembering that a transversal intersect 2 lines such that pair of corresponding and bisectors of the pair of corresponding angles are parallel. These 2 lines are parallel. Then you should prove this PQ is parallel to RS. So now you got ABQ equal to BCS. Since ABQ equal to BCS, the corresponding angles are equal. These 2 lines PQ and RS are parallel to each other. Now the next one. In figure, AB parallel to CD, CD parallel to EF, EF perpendicular to AB, angle BEF is equal to 55 degree. Find X, Y, Z. AB parallel to CD, parallel to EF. This is AB and this one is, figure is given like this. EF नहीं है, EA. So this is EA. EA is perpendicular to AB. This is CD. AB is parallel to CD. CD is parallel to EF. Then EA is perpendicular BEF. This angle is 55 degree. This angle is Z. This is angle X. I think this is D and this is X. This angle is 55 degree. Angle BEF is 55. This is CD. This one is X and this is Y and this is Z. Similarly, now you saw AB is parallel to CD. CD is parallel to EF. So all these three lines are parallel to each other. So AB parallel to CD, parallel to EF. Now you take the second step, you take CD parallel to EF and this is our transversal. So this CD, ED is our transversal, these two lines are parallel. Therefore what about this Y and 55? See, these two are parallel and this is the transversal. Y plus 55 is 1. See here, writing C here. So these two are co-interior angles supplementary. So first you take CD parallel to EF and ED transversal. Then it is Y plus 55 equal to 180 degree. Y plus is here. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Now the third here, Y is equal to 180 minus 55. 180 minus 65, 45, 125. So it is equal to 125. So you got Y as 125. Now the next step, third step, you take these two lines. AB parallel to CD, which is a transversal. This EB is the transversal. These two and this is the transversal. So what type of angle is this? X equal to Y. What is that angle? This one is F, you write it. X is equal to Y. X is equal to Y. These two lines are parallel. This is the transversal. X is equal to Y means it is the corresponding angles. So X is equal to Y means it is the corresponding angles. Y is 125. Therefore X is also equal to 125. So you got Y 125, X also as 125. Now you need to find out this. For that, to find out Z, you take these two lines. Fifth one, AB parallel to EF and this AE you take it as transversal. So these two lines is here, C. So this one, when you are writing C here, this is one angle and this is another. So you know that when you are writing C, these two angles are known as co-interior angles. So therefore, this full angle, what is that? FEC and BAC. Sum of these two angles is 180. So we are taking EF and AB and AE transversal. Therefore, this full angle, that is 55 plus Z, and this angle is given, it is 90 degree. Figure itself, it is given, it is 90 degree. So therefore, what you are getting here, 55 plus Z plus 90 equal to 180 degree. Why? Co-interior angles are supplementary. Then it is 145 plus Z is 180. Z equal to 180 minus 145. This is equal to 35. Z equal to 35 degree. So again, once again, these two lines, see, these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. So see, we are writing C here, 55 plus Y is 180. Then Y is equal to 180 minus 55, 125. This one is co-interior angles are supplementary. Now we take AB parallel to CD and this is our transversal. This X and Y are corresponding angles which are equal. Therefore X is equal to Y. Y is 125. Therefore X is also equal to 125. Then you take AB parallel to EF and this AE is the transversal. Then this angle, this full angle, that is 55 plus Z, and this angle, these two angles sum is equal to 180. Again these two are co-interior angles. So 55 plus Z, this angle is given 90 degree. So 55 plus Z plus 90 degree is 180. So 145 plus Z is 180. So Z equal to 180 minus 145 is 35. So you are getting X as 125, Y as 125 and this one Z is also as 35.